I want you to know the power of the underground.
We'll fight alone, just as we used to do in those days.
All right. Fight just like we used to do.
Yeah. Cannibalistic crunch time, cannibalism. I eat beats, I ain't talking about no vegetable. I love beef, fuck vegan, I'ma slaughter this instrumental. I told y'all I'ma come and hang this motherfucking industry. So grab a noose, ass to asses, dust to dust. Now watch this bitch go proof. Tunnel vision, looking through the eyes of a taking my straight to living proof. When I spit that liquid acid, come and test me, dude, I'm passing through. You better than who? Fucking ass your crew. Head of the clash when I'm asking you, psycho. Still wanna play games, I'm tagging you. No limit when I rant, so when I scream out who did who. You ain't coming at me real, like a movie script, I'm throwing it real. One by one, I'm taking it down like Drop said. Follow my sound, why? Cause when I talk, they listen.
Yes. Ignore that. Ignore what just happened there. Breathe that in. Everybody breathe it in. Feel that? That's Republican air we're breathing right now. We are now a Republican nation, and it is great. Congratulations to all those who voted and won. This is Notes, of course. You guys know how we get this shit started off. Welcome to the Joe Show, everybody. Welcome to the Joe Show. We are coming at you live right about at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to have you a pretty incredible show, actually. We got two people on the panel with us, as I like to have it, because by myself I'm insecure. So I brought in two of the tallest and darkest men I know. We're gonna start off with whoever the fuck's on mic 2. I believe is Mitch. Go ahead, Mitch.
Hey, you assless fucking pieces of shit who have no morals. Suck my dick.
Alright, that's Mitch. And then mic 3.
Good afternoon. This is the one and only Aaron Michael.
That's your middle name?
Yeah.
So your initials are AM. Alright, let's...
Aaron Mikey.
Alright,
here we go.
So,
we're here.
Yeah. So, this is a nice kicks, by the way, I gotta say, Aaron.
Thank you.
The acoustics in my basement are terrible, and the smell, the odor.
It smells medium weird.
It's a fragrance that really doesn't leave your mind.
Yeah, it sticks with you.
It stays.
It's in my nose.
That's what happens when your mother becomes an SPCA fucking Senate.
Yeah, it definitely smells weird down here.
So, Aaron, you mentioned that North Dakota is relevant. I didn't know that. You're a Native American, and you're pretty pissed off about a rock.
I'm medium pissed off about Standing Rock, North Dakota. It is kind of weird.
Don't talk like you're on a fucking radio show, dude. Just
sorry, there's been a lot of stuff going on over there.
Why are you? See, you're still doing it.
You know what really pisses me off?
What's that, Mitch?
Holy fuck!
Holy fuck!
I'm gonna go on the left end here.
Do it.
First off, what does that mean?
You know, I'm gonna go a little liberal here.
Okay. Let me turn that down. That's probably fucking peaking.
So, you know, like, there's that old argument that goes, oh, well, the Indians were here first. Yeah, of course they were. And you look at Mexicans, they gotta be halfway Indian. Look at them. They're obviously not fucking European. If you thought that, then you're fucking retarded. So they're not white.
No, they're not white.
They have native blood in them.
Aaron, as a Native American, as a Mohawk,
and they're pushing them out. They're like,
as a Mohawk, what do you think about being related to Mexicans?
They're actually more.
I'm lukewarm on it.
They're actually more custom to the area than the fucking white man. That being said, I'm sorry I'm white and I'm a man, and Mitch, obviously I should be discriminated against. I should be fucking beat to death just because I'm fucking white and I'm a man.
Mitch, you're kind of dark too, though, bro.
Is this your white guilt talking?
For a white guy, Mitch, you're kind of dark.
I'm German and Irish.
Yeah, bullshit, and some Cuban.
Hey, listen here. My ancestors came on a boat just like your fucking Canadian ass. So.
I'm French Canadian. All right, let's get it right. Now, actually, Aaron, you brought up a good point when we were talking out by the fire. You brought up that North Dakota, they are building a pipeline right through sacred Indian burial grounds. And if this happened to black people or Muslims, there'd be a fucking war, or they wouldn't do it at all. But they still continue. Let me get my real voice on. They still continue to kind of fucking. No, don't get me wrong. I make fun of Native Americans all the time, but I make fun of everybody all the time. But this is you raised a really good fucking point. That explain to the people as fast as you can what's actually at stake in North Dakota.
Well, they're attempting to build a pipeline through the middle of their.
What's a pipeline for those?
Well, it's an oil pipeline. They're attempting to build crude oil pipelines through the middle of their sacred burial ground, really, and their ritualistic place where they go to pray. And basically they're attempting to build a manufacturing pipeline through their place of worship.
Now
that's
you raised a good point though, that if this was like an area where black people went to pray or Muslims went to pray, there'd be a huge issue. But there's nothing. I'll give you that. I will give you that.
You never seen it on the news one time?
No,
ever.
I see people share it on Facebook and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I make fun of everybody. I make fun of Native Americans too, and my people who do listen to the show have witnessed it. But you raised a really good fucking point there. That I told you straight up, as soon as you enlightened me on it, people go to war for shit like that.
Absolutely,
and
it's no joke. It's real.
Actually, they're doing that in Syria right now because they wanted to build a fucking pipeline through Syria, and then all of a sudden they want to fucking topple the fucking government.
Mitchell's voice is super powerful,
dude. Mitchell's mic is EQ'd perfectly.
I think
Corey
voice
Lasher
is
touched
really
this last.
super powerful.
Yeah, I think Corey Lasher EQ'd.
I think he has something
last.
to say.
Yeah. Corey Lasher, thank you for EQing track 2, because Mitchell's voice sounds godly.
Super good. Powerful.
Dude, we're coming through we're speaking through all these bags, and fucking Mitch sounds like just.
Yeah, apparently we just want to fucking topple governments, but nobody cares. Nobody cares that, the kids making sneakers get their fucking feet blown off. Yeah. Nobody fucking cares about that.
No, I don't care.
No.
Do you honestly care?
I do care.
I definitely
Why
have
the fuck do you
Nikes
care?
on right now.
You know what I gotta say about kids getting their feet blown off? A little fart.
Good.
It's a little fart noise.
That was good.
Alright. Shows what we're doing around here. Alright, so Native Americans are, but what?
Native Americans are getting trampled on.
Yeah, but why the fuck should I care, dude? It's America. It's as a white man, I don't give a fuck about your rock. Dude.
I understand.
I want the oil now. I want my car to be better. I want all the oil so my gas prices go down, dude.
Understandably, me also.
Fuck your rock.
As a Native American,
fuck your rock.
I love.
Would you really
cheap
give a
gas?
Fuck? Exactly. Do you like?
I love cheap gas.
Do you like the North Dakotian Standing Rock? Or would you rather have cheap gas as a Native American?
I love cheap gas. But, I'm going to put a big but there.
What's the price?
It's their place of worship.
Fuck it. I want my oil now. It's my oil, and I want it now.
It's not fuck it, though. Because that's their place of worship. Imagine if Muslims were pulled out of their church and taken to jail. Imagine if Christians were taken to their
they
jail.
Should be. I think they should be. I think
imagine
all
if
of them should be.
Well, hey, it is what it is. Though.
I think we should do that. No, you're saying that that's what's happening to Native Americans, right? Mm-hmm. Right. That's bullshit. I think Native Americans, for the most part, except for the Tuscarora pieces of shits, keep to themselves. But I wonder how much. I hope I get feedback for that. But they keep to themselves mostly, and I don't know. What I'm trying to get at though is a lot of people don't. They're literally taking the North Dakota Indians out, or Native Americans out of their place of worship and putting them in jail. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, they're taking them to jail.
What are they going to, on what
for
charge?
Peaceful protest.
Peaceful protest, okay.
Yeah, they're not shooting them. They're not raising
What about
fists.
the other thing you told me that they burnt $2 million worth of equipment though when they were doing this peaceful protest?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's
They
not a very peaceful protest.
Because they're continuing to infringe on their land. They're on their reservation on Native American land, and they're pushing towards. They're continuing to build. The thing is, they've been building their pipeline, and they're like, I understand. It's not that. I mean, as an American, it's secondary. It's not that big of a deal. They're not taking money out of my pocket. They're not taking money out of your pocket. But the thing is, they are infringing on their land, and they're not. I'm a Native American. I'm Indian. Definitely a Mohawk, Turtle Clan. No biggie.
Represent.
To me, as a it's not that big of a deal, but it is a big deal to the people that live there. And I looked it up on the internet, and I read about it. Like, I'm not just talking stupid, you know. I've done my research. I've looked it up on the internet.
We believe you. Speed it up.
I did research on it, and they're saying, like, oh, there's no ritualistic sites here in North Dakota. But obviously there is. Like, those natives aren't just standing there for no reason.
And in my opinion, you know, they have fucking, there's fucking pipes there. And yeah, they could put shut-off valves, you know. So the oil, they could make it so the oil doesn't fucking leak. But, you know, these fucking assholes, they don't know how to fucking engineer anything. So you got these fucking boats and shit that are like fucking leaking oil.
Kind of like the sound quality of the show right now.
But it really pisses me off. It's not the fact that it could leak in the river, which it could, because you know how unions work. You know, some half-ass guys just like...
How what works?
Unions, they're just like, well, I'm working for this union in North Dakota. Well,
is that what they sound like in North Dakota?
Pretty much, like, I'm working for North Dakota, the union, and I'm just going to build this pipeline, and if this pipeline, you know, maybe it go boom, and then I go, oh, it went boom, and then I didn't put no shut valve there. But it's not the matter of the situation. The real matter of the situation is, why do they have to go through the Indian ground, which politically, administratively, they shouldn't have gone through the first place? Because the oil is gold to this country. Oil makes this country go
Mitch,
round.
I'm getting a message. Okay. No one actually really cares unless gas is cheap. So, you gotta take a shit, Mitch? Because I believe we got another guest to come in right now. Oh my god, did you hear that knock at the door?
I did.
Is that Brian Johnson from AC/DC?
That might have been.
Oh my god.
It was a definitely indiscreet knock.
Yeah, it was a little knock. Come on down. Here he is, everybody. Let's give it up for
Hey,
Brian
is
Johnson.
that Brian Johnson?
Hell yeah, it
From
is.
AC/DC?
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Brian Johnson!
So what's going on, man? What have you been doing?
Brian Johnson is Bill. All I've been doing is smoking some Camels and Camel Whites. And
What do you think? What do you think about this Native American situation going on? That you know the pipelines, or I don't know, with the pipelines.
well, I think that it's a big TNT night. When you put the TNT in my asshole, then you make the oil come around TNT.
So, Brian Johnson,
Brian Johnson's here.
yeah, everybody, let's give it up for Brian Johnson one more time. Come on, everybody, huh?
Woo!
Yeah! Brian Johnson, how's it feel to be on the Joe Show? What do you think of the Joe Show?
A special celebrity.
What I think of the Joe Show, I haven't been in a radio show in at least 15 years, and I can sing.
Brian Johnson, what's your favorite? Take us in a day, like just a day through Brian Johnson's life.
Well, when I think of a day through my life, I think a lot about...
Brian Johnson, your speaking voice sounds a lot like Mitch Hainer, and it's discouraging. Mitch Hainer's actually, he's our co-host. He's up taking a shit right now. You'll meet him later. But take us through a day in your life.
I can think about a day of my life without thinking about.
What do you do? Day you wake up. What happens? Brian Johnson wakes up. Brian Johnson wakes up.
Brian Johnson wakes up shitting. I wake up, I take my morning shit, and I smoke my cigarette.
How many chords do you prefer, Brian Johnson?
I prefer 3 chords.
Brian, you don't have to yell. We're right here, man. I mean, like...
I prefer 3 chords. And even when I'm shitting, I like to see my 3 chords. Thunderstruck. Yeah. When I'm shit out. Thunderstruck. When I'm pooping. Yeah. Thunder. Ooh. The thunder. Yeah.
All right, Brian Johnson. Now, would you rather than build a pipeline?
Woo.
Would you rather them build a pipeline through the Fraggle Rock in North Dakota, or would you rather them just build a highway to hell?
Thunder.
All right, Brian Johnson, I get it. You love thunder, okay?
Thunder.
All right, no, but you can't have thunder. We're talking about we're talking about a very serious situation, Brian Johnson.
Take that pop down. Thunder.
I don't even think you just said words there. What was that?
I take that pop down. Thunder.
How would you resolve this ancient Indian burial ground situation? How would you?
Thunder.
Brian, do you have any kids?
No thunder.
All right, Brian, I got to get to some advertising right now. You want to help me out with this one?
Yeah.
All right, right there. Start there in 4900. Wait, hold on.
Thunder.
Start. Give that one a good. How do you do? All right, so we're getting the advertisement. Brian Johnson from ACDC is here, everybody. Let's hear it for him. Come on, everybody. Yeah, he's gonna do some advertisement for us.
Lasher Automotive 3628 Military Road in Niagara Falls, New York.
Brian, you gotta
716
You gotta sing
2981995 1995.
Do you gotta sing it? I don't think anyone really got the point. Like, what are you doing?
Reminisce about the dick.
Don't read the script word for word. Is that on there?
You know me, Brian Johnson. Lash out a married up 3628 Military Road. You be there. Niagara Falls, New York. We'll fix up your car. And it'll be thunder. It won't even be that. You'll take your car and it'll be on the road highway.
To hell, right? I mean, come on.
It'll
Brian.
be a highway.
All right. So that's advertising, I guess, with Brian Johnson, I guess. Okay. Brian, what's the weather look like out there, my brother?
Well, I just checked the barometer. I checked the barometer, and it said that we have 90% chance of rain.
All right. Hey, we just got a girl down here. Girls are gross. Did you bring moonshine at least? need to fucking bring moonshine. All right, well, we're carrying on with this Joe show. We're at the 20-minute mark. Aaron, you got... we're continuing on. Aaron, what's on your mind, man? I know you got a lot to say. You got any questions for Bryant Johnson?
Well, I'm super happy that there's a celebrity here in the booth.
It's pretty cool.
It's medium bizarre.
It's very Australian.
He came all the way from Australia to be here with us tonight.
Cost us $40
this afternoon. And he came with his whole entourage, which is amazing.
AC/DC. I'm not talking about electrical. I'm talking about the concert. Yeah. Concert. Are you ready for music? Are you ready for AC/DC?
This is why no one listens to the goddamn Joe show anymore. This is shit. This is goddamn garbage. All right, fight each other. Go to the death. Do something.
You're mine.
What?
You're mine, Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson doesn't submit to anybody. Brian Johnson is... I lied. I'm electrical.
All right, so
Brian Johnson's here, everyone.
there's that. Brian Johnson, you got any relationship advice for people out there? You know what I mean? Anyone on the rocks or going through that? Because you know how Brian Johnson, are you a consumer of alcohol?
Brian Johnson drinks. Brian Johnson drinks a lot.
All right. Now, you know that's the crutch that people will use against you if, you know, you do something wrong and be like, well, it's because you were drunk. It's like, nah, fuck you. You know, like, I have an opinion and everything like that. I know I know how I feel. I express myself through sobriety and through non-sobriety. Where I stand, but when you drink, you ever, you know, you're angry and then you start drinking, kind of carries it out through, you know, carries it throughout the night, enhances your anger.
Angry drunk.
Yeah. What do you got to say? What do you got to say about that? Because that is the one thing with relationships is that they will constantly. The female can get off on that by using the fact that you were drunk, but as a consumer of alcohol, like all three of us are, and Mitch, who's upstairs apparently taking a shit,
forever.
Let me tell you something. When I was about 40, I had a gut that stretched out. And my balls stretched out. That's why I came up with that ball song. You all heard it.
I don't think that was you. I think that was the previous singer of AC/DC. So what I'm getting at, though, is...
I wrote him a memo. Now shut the hell up. Women be women. And I fuck a lot of women all the time, even though I was like... And after that... I fucked a lot of things besides women, not men, not animals, but I fucked them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson.
I
think he's leaving.
Yeah, maybe. Everybody give it up for Brian Johnson. Yo, oh, there's Mitch. Welcome back, buddy. Yo, did you see Brian Johnson when he came down the stairs? He just left.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit. I don't know how AC/DC fucking came up with half their shit. You know, AC/DC is like the most fucking overrated band that I ever fucking heard in my entire life.
Aaron, don't just pucker up lips and agree. Can you offer anything to the fucking show?
I'm certainly glad that Brian Johnson left. That was great. Thankfully, take his entourage out of here. Put your fucking douchebags with long hair.
Fucking piece of shit.
Flannel shirts on. Thankfully, the stagehands left. They were rubbing my feet the entire time. Made me feel weird.
Hey, Brian Johnson, take your fucking 3-chord progression and fucking milk that a little bit more. You know, you can't milk it anymore, you fucking 3 progression piece of shit. Take your shitty voice and yell in your own asshole. Tell me how that sounds, because it probably sounds just like your own fucking voice.
I'm sorry, Aaron. I didn't know the show was over. Where are you going? See, Native Americans want their pride rock to not be just scoundreled by white man, but they just give up their seat and we take it. You know what I mean? He just got up and we're gonna fill it in with a white guest. That's how we do. That's how we do around here. We should not drink as much before we do shows. We should not drink.
I think we need to drink more before we do shows.
Yeah.
I tried to tell you.
We can hear your piss on the microphone. That's pretty cool.
It sounds like it's sprinkling
What about
outside.
Donald Trump, though?
What about Donald Trump? Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? It's goddamn leader of the free world. What are you talking about? Who gives a fuck?
Donald Trump looks like an ass goblin that sits under a bridge that says, "Do not pass go. Do not pass go unless you have a fucking green card. Do not." I don't know.
Do not pass go unless you have a green card. I don't know. I'm not gonna do a Donald Trump impression. Yo,
No, you got a good Donald Trump voice, though, Joey. You do. Let's hear it.
I'm not a guy of impressions.
Donald Trump looks like an ass that's trying to shit, but
Yeah, but did you guys vote? What you guys? You voted, right? Did you guys vote? Aaron, you don't think voting is a real thing, right?
No, I tried to vote, but they wouldn't let me.
Why?
Because I wasn't registered, apparently.
Well, then get the fuck out of America. Donald Trump is taking care of people like you. Get the fuck out.
We're not middle class. We're poor.
Yeah. I mean, I like to think of myself as like lower middle class. But like,
No. Absolutely not. You're poor. It's
All right.
fucked.
Yeah, I'm doing a fucking radio show in quotations in my mother's basement. So yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, you're poor.
What do you? I really thought by bringing you guys on there wouldn't be this much dead air, but there is just nothing but dead air right now. You guys are supposed to be a great panel. I understand that I'm the host of a fucking radio show that's going down the shit, but I thought I could bring you guys in and kind of pump it up because nobody's listening, all right? And I brought you guys in to try to spice things up, and it's fucking nothing. Aaron, you always talk about, I'm fucking crushing it, bro. You're not crushing shit. You're a piece of shit. You're not even fucking helping out on the radio. Mitch, I don't even know what the fuck you're doing. Will you guys bring something to the fucking table?
Mitch took a big shit in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
He definitely ruined everything.
Every time I have to shit, it brings tears to people's eyes because they can't accept the fact that I'm out of society.
Oh my god, dude.
It's like I can't shit without getting a tear out of an eye.
Oh my god.
My god.
There's got to be a better way to do this. And this isn't it.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're fucking live. We've been on the air for 28 minutes and it's just been shit. I'm not mad at you guys. I'm just taking out my own insecurities out on you.
We have stuff to talk about.
Which is?
The presidential election's pretty potent at this time. It was only 3 or 4 days ago.
Do you want to fucking talk about the fact that you said there's no point in voting because
I didn't say that ever. I never said that once.
Do you want to talk about it?
I would prefer to talk about it than over nothing. Everyone hates Donald Trump. It's ridiculous.
I don't hate him. I think he's...
I think Donald Trump is a fucking trod.
A what?
Chode.
A chode.
And I might be saying this because we're on the radio, but I think Donald Trump is a fucking chode. I I'm gonna hold opposing views from you two fucking assholes with fucking headphones on.
Okay, well, the
I think Donald Trump doesn't know his fucking ass from a hole in the ground, and
that was the
really? He's not even a fucking politician.
Yeah, which makes it amazing. Which makes it fucking amazing that he made it.
He hates people.
He doesn't hate people.
Donald Trump hates people.
He did that shit all on his own. He did this shit all on his own.
He hates black people. He hates Mexicans.
Because you look.
You know what?
Donald Trump hates Mexicans.
You know what?
He hates Muslims.
Donald Trump
wants to build a wall.
Donald Trump, look at his orange fucking makeup.
Holy fuck!
He's in a fucking orangutan. He's hanging out with orangutans at the zoo. He's rubbing shit all in his fingers. He's throwing shit. Look at him. He's orange. He's orange. He's an orangutan. Look at him. He's an orangutan and he's throwing shit at the zoo.
Literally, anyone who wants to be a guest on the Joe Show can. You see how easy it is to get it. It's really easy to be a guest on the Joe Show. You see, we let just anybody on the fucking panel. Apparently,
you know what Donald Trump's fucking policy is?
I would love to hear it.
Button push.
Yes, please.
He's like, well, I don't like your standards. Button push. Nuke. 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 Nuke him. Nuke him. Nuke him. Nuke him. We're going to nuke him. Donald Trump. Nuke him. Nuke him.
America first.
This show sucks. This show's garbage. We might as well just whip out dicks and compare them, and then that'd probably be a better show than what the fuck we just pulled tonight or today. You guys want to talk about tits or something? I don't know. What do radio shows do? Let's talk about tits.
Boobs are nice.
I tried to tell you to write something down.
I like boobs.
Write something down.
Why would we write something down when
because at least if we had bullet points, at least if we had bullet points,
you guys were fucking
we'd have a specific topic.
You guys were chatting up a motherfucking storm upstairs, and then as soon as you get a microphone in your fucking face, you guys become little pussies, and you can't say shit now.
This is the thing. We're live.
Yeah, so
Joe, hide in your safe
At least
place.
if we had a bullet point, we'd at least have a thing to talk about. All of a sudden, we get live on the air, and we're fucking talking about Mitch's goatee.
We didn't even talk about Mitch's goatee.
Well, we should because it's fucking awesome.
We should. Mitch's goatee. I'm totally goateeing it right now.
Mitch's goatee is pretty fucking good. It looks like Andrew Jackson's goatee.
I don't think he had a fucking goatee.
It's like a goatee if a goat had a goatee and there was tea in the goat.
Stop it.
Bring Brian Johnson back. Hashtag bring Brian Johnson.
Don't ever say hashtag on this.
Bring on Brian Johnson.
Alright, here's Brian Johnson, everybody.
I'm Brian Johnson.
Clap.
What's up, Brian Johnson?
I came into this world for one reason. And my reason to come into this world was to rock. Now, are you ready to rock, world? I'm saying, are you ready to rock, world? Are you ready? We're gonna rock this shit tonight. We're gonna rock. For those about to bomb Iraq, we salute you, yeah! For those about to bomb Iraq, we salute you, yeah! For those about to bomb Iraq.
Alright, dude, get Brian Johnson's faggot ass out of here. I blame myself mostly for this. All right, we got about 10 minutes left, Mitch and Aaron. I thought you guys were going to be great guests, but you guys turned out to
I think we should turn on Joey.
It's a shitty
It's
host.
mostly his fault. We tried to tell him this wasn't the time, but he didn't want to listen.
Trial by fire, you
He
piece
did
of
not
shit.
want to listen. He said, "Come in my basement, smell my cat turds. This is going to be an awesome show." We tried to tell him it smells really weird down here, and we don't want to go on the radio. But he insisted, "Aaron and Mitchell, you guys are so cool. You guys are awesome. You guys can have the best show ever." I'm certainly sure we can, but I'm mostly sure it's Joey's fault that everything bombed. And on that point, God bless America, and Donald Trump is our president-elect because of Joey specifically.
And fuck you.
Who? Fuck who, Mitch?
Donald Trump is elect, and fuck you.
Who are you fucking, Mitch?
I'll fuck anything. Just give me an ambient fucking temperature and I'll fuck it.
What? The fuck is an ambient temperature?
It's like a that's ambient. It's like amphibious, but it's ambient, and I'm gonna fuck it. Just give it to me. And Donald Trump won.
You guys want to listen to Bryan Adams?
Just put something on. Just anything.
I don't know. You guys keep talking. You guys want to listen to a really sad song?
No, do you want to hear about what happened to me when I was working out last week?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I was working out, like I'm trying to get buff is how. I'm medium buff already. But I was trying to get buff, and I was reading on the internet that you can cut a lot of weight if you wear a sauna suit.
You can cut a lot of weight if you wear a sauna suit.
Yeah, you can get medium buff if you wear a sauna suit. So I was working out in the garage, as usual. On the treadmill. Hit up about 1.5 miles on the truddy.
Push it.
And then, while I was wearing the sauna suit...
The sauna suit that you picked up from Walmart, right?
Yeah, I went to Walmart, I bought a sauna suit. It was pretty good.
It's
pretty good. I was sweating my balls off. It was the hottest thing I've ever put on in my life. I think if I put on a sauna suit, Brian Johnson wouldn't be here right now.
Tell your story, you cunt.
Okay, sauna suit, working out super hard, 1.5 miles on the treadmill, running my ass off, sweating so hard, super sweating.
Squats and sauna suits.
And then I was running. I was running so hard. I put on I had the sauna suit on.
It's a lot harder in a sauna suit.
Everything's harder in a sauna suit. I ran 1.5 miles, and then I was working out. I was doing the muscles. I was hitting all my triceps, biceps, quads, everything, glutes. I thought it might be a good time to try to do some squats. All of a sudden, it wasn't that good of a time.
Why is that?
I had no underwear on.
So you went rogue underneath the sauna suit.
I didn't read the directions. I did not read the directions of the sauna suit. There's a specific breakdown of everything you were supposed to do. Step 1 was wear underwear. I broke step 1.
You can't break me down in a sauna suit.
Next thing I know, I'm doing squats. Who told me to do squats? Nobody. I thought it was a good idea.
Told you to do squats.
Next thing you know, I'm doing squats in the sauna suit, and my goddamn pants ripped. Right while I was wearing no underwear, and I was done in a full squat.
What area did it rip in?
In my crotch.
Nobody
balls
expects
were out.
anything in a sauna suit.
My balls were out.
How much sweat poured out of that fucking gross ass suit you were?
Probably a gallon worth. I think I was pregnant.
You can't have flamingo cheese in a sauna suit.
My life was ruined. There was a camera on me.
You never
Next
ruin
thing I
yourself
know,
in a sauna suit.
Sauna suit was on the internet. My balls were out on the internet.
Are you really wearing a sauna suit? Or are you in a sauna suit?
I'm wearing skinny jeans. Everything's ruined. Because I wore a sauna suit to Joey's house.
Alright, we're about to wrap this up. If you are inspiring to do a radio show maybe once in your life, don't do it like this. Use this as maybe a focal point or a crutch to help you not do what we do. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight or today and listening to the Joe Show. Mitch, thank you for coming along. Give it up for him, Mitch.
Fuck you.
All right, and Aaron, what about you? Thank you for hanging out.
At least hit the drum roll for me.
What do you want?
The drum roll.
I got a basketball net swish.
That's pretty good. Thank you for having me. It was the most amazing time I've ever had. Besides this one time when I took a poop in the bathroom.
Alright, this is it for the Joe Show. I want to thank everyone for fucking listening.
Don't tag me in this.
Yeah, you already tagged.